Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video. And today we're going to be talking about All American Season 3 Episode 14. But before we start, don't forget to like this video if you like it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about this episode. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And with that being said, let's get right to it. Laura's mom, Wendy, came to visit. And while she was there, she actually did some good. Because the police union was going to press charges against Olivia if Laura didn't resign. But Wendy came up with a way to get the charges dropped against Olivia, but Laura still resigned anyway. She said she didn't want to be a part of a corrupt system like that, but she's still going to fight for what's right. She just has to find another way to do it. Olivia, though, she was ready to turn herself in so her mom wouldn't have to resign, but her mom was like, no, you're not. You're not about to turn yourself in and get a felony. No, you're not. So thank God for Wendy. She pulled through and got Olivia off so she wouldn't have to go to jail, get a felony, nothing like that. Spencer is finally offered a full scholarship for Toledo State by Rio himself from Good Girls. And it's good to see him smile because he don't be smiling on Good Girls. First, he came to Spencer's practice, and at first, Spencer wasn't trying to hear it. But then, he noticed that, and then they started bonding over him always having a lot on his shoulders. And Rio was like, I can relate. I grew up with just my dad and my two sisters. I was taking care of them. I had to do their hair and all that kind of stuff. His name not Rio. I missed it in the show of what this coach's name is, Coach, but I'm going to just call him Coach Rio for right now. Look at him smiling. He also came to his game and he left halfway through. This wasn't Spencer's best game and he didn't care because he was at his house waiting for Spencer to show up, and he offered Spencer the scholarship. Spencer was surprised. He was like, I thought you would be halfway home because I saw that you left. And Rio was like, I saw enough. I knew that this wasn't going to be your best game, but what I was looking for was to see if you was going to rise to the occasion and put the needs of your teammates before your own. And you did that. So that's why I'm offering you this full scholarship. And his mom is there and she's jumping for joy, and they hugged, and Spencer just nodded his head. So it looks like he's about to go to Toledo State. Okay, look at God. Won't he do it? And Spencer was getting on his teammates' nerves this whole episode, making them practice after practice being over with. And he really wanted to win this game. He was like, Coach, put me in because I can do it better than him. And Coach Billy was like, you need to chill out. Next time you talk, I want you to be uplifting him, not trying to put him down. But Spencer was right, and the guy couldn't do it. He couldn't make the touchdown or whatever that was. And so he got knocked down to the ground, and Spencer raised out his arm to, help lift him up. And the guy just hit his hand and was like, you was right. So they was losing. It was 7-21 at this point. And they was in the locker room. It was halftime. And Spencer started thinking about what Coach Rio said to him about how football is a kid sport and it's supposed to be fun and all that. So Spencer got to thinking, and he did a little speech in the locker room, and he was like, football is supposed to be fun. I want to have fun if this is my last game in high school, and blah, 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 blah. It was a good speech. The team looked like they forgave him. They were smiling and laughing, and they went out there and they won the game. So it worked. And before we get into how I think Carrie is one of Mo's spies, I want to talk about Coop real quick while we were talking about Spencer. So it's Coop's birthday, and she's wishing that she can get a happy birthday from Spencer and their friend Sean, who died. We got a lot of flashbacks of Coop, Spencer, and Sean when they was little in this list that they made about what they want to do before they get 18. And Coop and Spencer are really missing each other. If they're going to be friends again, I need this to hurry up. I need them to hurry up and be friends again. I don't like this being drug out like this. But Preach and Layla are planning a surprise party for Coop. And they had to come together and work together, something that they don't seem to be too good at, but they did it. The surprise party was a success. It was like a studying / party. Spencer kind of came up with the idea because Preach came to him and was like, you got some ideas, you know her best. And he was like, she's just, interested in her future right now. So plan something, through that. And that's what they came up with. Coop was like, how did y'all pull this off? And it was like, it was Spencer. So she knows Spencer was involved. And I'm wondering how she feel about that. Because, she got to be excited. She wanted him to tell her happy birthday and all that. And what's her name? Patience was at the party too. She brought Coop Spencer's gift. It was like some kind of I vote pen. and some like flower stickers or something, and it all had something to do with that list that they made when they were kids. Spencer didn't let himself be seen at the party. Preach saw him though. He was peeking behind a curtain, and then he smiled and left. I mean, come in and say what's up. Don't play. Preach gave him a good talking to about how he needs to stick with his day one friends. And, I think that resonated with him. And he showed up to the party and, gave her a gift and all that kind of stuff. So they need to hurry up and be friends. And we also found out that Preach got a daughter. He was getting blown up the whole episode. Somebody kept calling him from an unknown number. He didn't answer it because he told Coop he don't answer calls like that. And so his daughter popped up on him. She was like, I'm your daughter. Hello? She said, I'm Amina. So we're going to see what happened with that. Now, let's get on to Krusty Carrie. I don't trust her at all. I think she's Mo's spy. Why is she so interested in Coop? Why does she want to meet her so bad? She brought her up while they were walking down the street with their little coffees. And she was talking about her again at the cafe. I'm like, why are you so interested in her? And she's really listening. She's trying to find something out. Look at her face. Anybody who's wearing a wig that look like that, you can't trust them. And when they was at Coop's party, her phone was ringing and Layla was like, do you want to answer that? And she was like, no, it's just a telemarketer. She looked real suspicious. I don't trust her, and she got something to do. She involved with something that ain't right. And Layla better watch out. Coop better watch out, because I feel that something is about to happen to somebody. I've been thinking it for the longest. I even made a video on it. And something about to happen. And this little girl better not be the root of it. She better not be any kind of part of it. I'm not about to have that. I'll jump to the TV real quick. So Jordan is in love with Simone. We all know that. And he was telling his grandpa about it. And his grandpa got sad over it. And was missing his wife that died. Billy's mom. He went MIA over it. He wasn't answering Jordan's calls, and he didn't show up at the game. So Jordan and Billy went over his house and was like, what's up? Where you been? Why you not answering calls or whatever? And he was like, I'm sad, So, and he finally told Billy that he sent his mom away because she wanted that. She didn't want Billy to be distracted. She knew that he would focus on her instead of focusing on going to the NFL. So she thought it was best for her to be sent away. And I don't know why he waited all this time to tell him that. So yeah, Simone's parents are about to pay for a real wedding. And Jordan hasn't told his parents about it yet because, they're going through a lot. Especially Laura. So he out here waiting, and he's a little nervous about it. So I can't wait to see the real wedding if it's going to happen. Because, she about to go to college and all that and be a tennis. What's she going to be, a runner? Track star or something? Tennis. Yeah, she want to play tennis. And that's about it. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And mainly, let me know what you think about Carrie. Do y'all trust her or not? Because I don't think you should. If you do, don't forget to like this video. Leave a comment down below. And subscribe if you want to see my videos like this. Thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you in my next one.